Hi guys, welcome back to the shop. Yeah, here's Max. Bonnie's been living in that bed. Hey there, right girl. How you doing? You doing okay? How's the bonbon? Yeah. Okay. You're comfy? I love you, girl. And there's Marley. Oh, somebody's coming to say hi too. How you doing? We got putty cats all over the place. Oh. You coming to say hi too? Yeah. Your food bowls aren't doing too bad. I gotta get you guys some more water. Excuse me. Anyways, got the what was it? 70 to 74 Super Beetle book. These are pretty good. I know I got a 75. So far, looking in the book, the only thing difference between a 70 to 74 and a 75 to 79 that I've seen so far is the 74 and older had the struts and lower control arms of the Super Beetle, but it had a steering gearbox. And a 75 and newer has a rack and pinion. So yeah, she's got a rack and pinion in her. Anyways, so I got me a manual. And you seen I got all the tools to figure out the block and the crank. And Gregg he built that 3D plastic. He 3D printed that. It's a paint can shaker. It goes into a Sawzall, which I finally found one of my Sawzalls. So in a little bit here, we're going to try this out. I meant to get some that stick-on weather strip stuff. I got a roll of it in the house someplace. I might look quick before I do this, because he thought that I might need to put a strip on it to keep the can from coming up. But we'll see. Yeah. Thanks, Gregg. He's got a little channel. He fixes old radios. He likes stuff from like pre-1960, I believe. He likes stuff from the 20s and 30s, 40s. All right. And what else do we got? Oh, I went to... Well, first, I think she's going to work. At least that, and I'm going to drill them out. At least that is higher than anything else, so it can sit in the drill press. And I just got to get them all flush. Drill them out. So yeah, I went to Quincy. Watch out, Max. What are you doing? I got an intake set for carburetor. Need some new boots. But now, and I have to get a carburetor, but now, because the original engine's fuel injected. I don't know. I might play with the fuel injection someday. But for now, I just want to get it running. So, I got an intake for a carburetor and a carbureted distributor because fuel injected, and we're hoping this fits. Should have tried it because it's right there. Oh, and a new block, new used block. A fuel injected distributor has 2 sets of points. One set's for running the timing, and the other set's for running the fuel injectors. I could have probably made that into a made that work, but he had one. So anyways, new block, new case. It is an AH case. That's a 73 or 74 type 1 case. And I cannot remember from studying, but I want to say 74 was the first year they did it. They came factory with case savers in them. And this has the case saver on both sides. So I am going to say that this is, I'll have to look that up again. But it looks like the paint that's on here kind of saved it. That's not looking that bad. It looked like the pins were still in the main journals. But even the bottom is not looking too bad. I should get that tape off the other side. Oh, it is off. I punched it out. You guys probably can't see. The drive is in there for the freaking distributor. Looks like something's in there. Looks like the drive for the distributor. Yep. So yeah, all the holes look good. It's not all corroded along the bottom edge. I have a feeling that's it. Have to clean this green and paint off it. Although it's almost the color the car is supposed to be. Supposed to be Viper green. Ha! And there's the oil area. Looks like they taped it up to paint it. Didn't get quite done painting it. And I'm not sure what the story on this is. I should have pulled this tape off. Seeing how the oil passages were. Give me a second. Let me get a razor blade. Okay. Oh, that looks beautiful. I can't believe I didn't look before I brought it home, but I did notice something. It has an R 24 stamped into it. That had no stamping on mine or that other case. And the other case wasn't, I mean, for the fact that it, yeah, this one, see how nice and clean that is? That's how mine was. And that one I brought home, it had spots of weld that came down and across. That's the main reason I didn't like that block. This one's nice. I haven't seen any cracks inside. Looks like some dirt daubers building into there. But, oh. Even the inside looks nice and clean. If I can get this thing to focus. I mean, it needs cleaning, but don't get me wrong, but somebody's already freaking done the hard cleaning. So yeah, I think we're good. They've had it apart. Well, they had to. They got the crank out of it. The plug's missing that goes in there, but you get that with the rebuild kit. But yeah, I think that's way more better. Oh, that's the oil pump hole. Oh. Looks like the part of the cam thrust bearing is missing, but it gets new cam bearings. It's nice in there. I haven't seen anything that I don't like yet. So I think we're good to go. I think that's Patch's new heart. Oh, sorry guys. Yep. I think that's Patch's new heart. Okay. Now I just have to mic all the holes out and mic the crank out. I still gotta clean that cam. I get new lifters with the rebuild kit, but I have to look to see how much cam is. If that's questionable at all, it'll probably get a new cam. I was going to rig up a fuel pump, but I don't know. I might just buy a block off plate and run an electric one, because old Patches was fuel injected, so it's got a fuel pump in there. It's just that one's going to be pumping way too much pressure. So, but it's all set up for a fuel pump there. The lines come in and head out, and the wiring's there for a fuel pump. So I might just put an electric fuel pump, a low PSI fuel pump where that pump is, and not have to worry about a fuel pump on the engine. We'll see. So yeah. Yeah, AH. And I'll have to look it up again, but see, mine has Case Saver factory in it. It's hard to see. That means all my studs are for these smaller holes. So I have a full set of studs for this frickin' block. And since this is a newer block with the newer heads, all my studs should be the right length. So, oh, that's for the distributor hold down. Yep. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Shaft's the right shaft. Looks like it's about the right length. And it turns over really nice. So yeah. Alrighty guys, I'm going to set you up on a stand. And get the Sawzall out. And I've got plenty of paint cans to try it on. So let me set you up and we'll try out Gregg's freaking paint can shaker. Give me a second, guys. Alrighty, guys. Oh, Ma got me this fleece for Christmas. Trying not to get it dirty, but fleece is washed in my work coat. So, Gregg's paint can shaker. It's just a Sawzall blade. Looks like you ground the teeth off it so you don't get cut. And you just clamp a thing of paint in there. I have a drill powered one, or a battery powered Sawzall someplace, but I had to get my DeWalt. I don't know. My battery powered one might be buried inside that car someplace. It's not in my toolbox. Anyways, should we try this out? Oh, I might be hitting the foot. I wonder if that BB came loose yet. Should probably break. No. These cans of paint, that BB is really stuck in there. There it goes. I should have done that first. It'd be quieter if I took the foot off. That's kind of cool. I like that. BB's rolling around nice in there now. So yeah, I'll use that. Thanks, Gregg. Oh. So yeah, it just it's just a Sawzall blade. And he was worried about it shaking loose, but it didn't move. He put some ribs in the inside plastic, so I think those ribs worked. It didn't move at all. But if it did move, you just get some of that sticky weather strip tape and just run a strip on it, then it'd be foam it'd be hooking into. But that's super cool. Alright. That's probably about all I got for you for tonight. Between trying to keep the cats warm and cats and dogs warm and fed, and it is cold out there. Lisa was gonna go with Quincy, and she came out, and it was wind was blowing and it's cold, and she's like, nah, she was going back in the house. So yeah. Alrighty, guys. I'll try to come up with something else for a video for tomorrow, so hopefully I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.